Good morning, children. How you doing, huh? You little rat bastards. Alrighty. The fuck are we up to now? Sadly, not this, because this is actually fun. It's rethawed. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, but it adds lots of shit back. Alright, there we go. I don't think I was up to wacky funsters. Sadly, because that sounds like it might be wacky fun. Oh, I still have Scorched Earth. Alright. I don't think I was up to that. Wait, no, I was. I've beaten that. Where was I? That's right. Fucking god. Fucking damn it. Whatever the fuck this thing is. I already hate you, Squeak. It's not your fault, but I already hate you. Wasteland, well, I mean, that's Tony Hawk American Wasteland rethawed. So it's got a lot of fucking, you know, it's the PC version with just a bucket load of shit added. The French. Alright, I'm not allowed to make my fucking votre chocs. Fuck you, the French. Oh, fuck me. Ah, that's great. Oh, fuck you. I hate you for... There we go. I'm not even gonna fucking retry that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the effort of trying to get this to work. I don't like you, Squeak. I despise you. Now you're going to die, Squeak. Do you hear me, Squeak? Die. Ah, fuck, I haven't thought about munchies in fucking forever. Imagine being a Critters knockoff. Wait, am I thinking of the same thing? Alright, this could be like a... Alright. Korean vertical shooter. Has, like, fingers crossed, there's a chance this might actually be good. I don't understand! Aw, come on. Oh, God damn it. Okay, XMS, RAM, smart drive. Man, come on. Ain't gonna be a fucking ball sack. That does nothing. Okay. It might need that, like, fucking a specific... Alright, yeah. I feel like I've just returned to a fucking 1992 sitcom. Kirby, no! So that's the thing about some of these fucking problems that you can have with these games, is like, I had XMS on, but I had XMS also on at like fucking maximum. And sometimes things don't understand when shit's too good. You know, it can't like fucking grasp that you might have like, you know, 400 gigabytes worth of XMS. Sometimes you just gotta set it down to normal. Alright. I mean, so far so good. Loving the colors. I get, is this like just, it like the, I get Pop and Twin Bee vibes. Alright. I mean, like, provided the game actually fucking plays and doesn't just tease me with this bullshit, this will be fucking great. I mean, that's smooth, beautiful colors, graphics are good. Don't know what that is. Ah, look at that. Okay. There's my bomb. Okay, there's a pause. I don't know if he deserved that, but... Ah, you fucking ring piece. Fuck you. Alright, I thought there was a charge in the top left corner, and it's... Okay, can I eat that? Oh, okay, good. Oh, now I'm going too fast. That's a problem with these games. I'm not fucking... Ah, fuck you. Oh man, that was like fucking... That was a power-up. I missed it. I'll say the power-ups are weird looking. Like, they just look like some kind of fucking thing that would kill me, so I don't want to touch them. Legitimately going too fast. I'm not good enough at these games to go that fast. Oh, that was a green one. Alright, I don't want blue. Because I'm not like a bullet hell player. Like, I don't really play these fucking games, you know? I mean, those look just like villages that aren't really, you know, part of this. Whatever's happening. I don't know what that was. Oh, God damn it, I did it again. Just you see a thing and it's like, oh, I want that. Cox. I bet if I were good at these games, the speed upgrade would be really helpful. The thing just fucking shits popcorn at me. Oh, God damn it, I fucking missed the thing I wanted again. I feel like I've taken less damage this time around, though, so that's nice. I really need a damage upgrade. Like, everything seems to be taking a lot. You know, that's not... Ah, fucking... Fuck you. Oh, I got a shield. what's that one do? Cluster. Okay. Is that like a bomb or some shit? I don't fucking... Oh god, no, more speed. I don't understand. I don't feel like that. Double. Alright. I feel like maybe that does a bit more. Ah, now I'm just back to three-way. Fucking Jupiter. What the fuck? Option. Oh god. Oh. Alright, I think the speed circled all the way back around, and now I'm like super slow. Which is not actually better, because now I'm like struggling to get out of the way of things. This is a cute 'em up, yeah. Cute 'em ups are great, they're the best things. They're the only shoot 'em ups I can fucking enjoy. Fuck off. Aw, man, you cunts made me miss a yellow thing. I don't even know what that is. Green? Green's option. Okay. I gotta fucking memorize what these goddamn colors do. I think blue's speed. Ah, fuck off, you cunt. Alright, boss time. Okie dokie. They're gonna fucking form at some point, aren't they? Aha! That little... What'd I just get? That little sound effect when I picked something up sounded really familiar. I know it from somewhere. Fuck off with your little tablets! Aha! Ah, cocks. Damn it to Hades. That's good, though. That's actually legitimately capital G good. That's not just, like, good because it's the fucking only thing I've played in days that isn't fucking scunny. That's just an actual fucking good game. That's nice to see. Sky Enrica, the Prelude. Prelude to what? I wonder if there are any fucking... I mean, that's not the first thing I jumped to, Turrican, but okay. One of my favorite, really genuinely favorite cute-em-ups is Harmful Park. It's a PS1 game that got a translation a little while ago. It's a humdinger. It's like some fucking theme park goes awry and a woman sends her two idiot daughters out on like some fucking, you know, jet bikes she invented herself. Kind of curious. I can't remember if I've got the fucking... If this is the translated one. Because, like, I got into a real bad habit of putting most of the, like, new translations and stuff in my handheld, and I'd always forget to, like, put them into this. So I know that there are a bunch that I do have, but I just, like, I don't know, maybe not actually put on here. Yeah, Sexy Parodius is another great one. Batshit music, too. So some of my favorite fucking music. I should make this my alarm sound. There's another one on Mega Drive too, but I can't remember the name of it. Oh, loading screen art. I love the fact that it says highbrow gag is such a great detail.
西暦2017年、ドクター・テキーラは南海の孤島に超巨大遊園地ハートフルパークを建設。
We should turn more whole islands into theme parks. I completely support that.
オープン2日後、入場者は約50万人を数え、
Harmful park is scary in the dark,
ピークに達している。
rich with merriment.
だが、9月15日、昼下がりのボンプ。島は突然にして恐怖のるつぼと化した。テレビをご覧の諸君、聞いて驚き。今からハートフルパークはどこに
I completely forgot that the fucking plot of this was harmful park seceding.
賢いやつは逆らうなよ。わしの作った兵器は核ミサイルでもびくともせんぞ。
I think more theme. I suppose Disney pretty much is its own state, isn't it? It's got like its own laws and police. I do feel like all the fucking Disney cops should have like highly sophisticated latex goofy masks.
やつが発明したウィロイド合金はどんな爆薬を使っても傷一つつかないんだ。絶望的だな。アーミーの連中も動きが取れんらしい。
That's okay. I, lunatic scientist, and my two stupid fucking daughters. God, I love an anime dingbat. Just the best. They don't seek excitement, they don't seek adventure. They don't want this responsibility. Just have greatness thrust upon them. They used to just not release this shit, you know, outside of Japan. You just read about these things in magazines and be like, oh wow, yeah, that sounds like one of the coolest things ever. The whole button. I forgot about the whole button. So fucking good. Well, that's enough fun for today. Back to DOS games. Those might be good. Whole. Like they never. And it's always this thing of like, oh, you know, we've got to de-Japanese it, otherwise people won't like it. And it's like, well, you've been fucking paying attention to shit. Like, yeah, there we go. Alright, something seems amiss. Speed issue? Alright, so we're at least starting to go the right direction. Alright. Sort of. Fuck me. Stop it. Ow, my ass! Fucking gut. It's like I can't duck. It's like these guys like exist below, and like for some reason I can't fucking like. I have to hold it for that long to get him to like fucking start running. Like that's just the sad thing is like a lot of that looks fine if it just. Why would you make me hold a direction for a full fucking second before I'm allowed to fucking move? Why would you make junk cars come in and land right below where my bullets go and not give me any way of fucking shooting them? Look, Sky Bombers, you had a fucking low bar to clear and you did not clear it. I'm still just delighted by Sky and Rika. Like, those kinds of graphics, you just didn't see them for, like, ages. Skycat. Dun dun da 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 da.
Alex Software and Gammas presents Skycat.
Hell yeah. Kelsey Gramercy. Never gonna get that out of my head. Okay. Skycat. Alright, that's weird. I can't. This is a very strange game. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a shooter or something, but like... That was fucking strange. I feel that like... I thought this was like and like I'd be a little ship that would fly up and like I wouldn't just be kind of a cube that I'd just sort of drag around. I mean, like on the one hand, it's not very good. On the other hand, I do feel like this was people creating within their capacity, which I do have to actually respect because holy fucking shit. So many people overswing when it comes to DOS games. It's like the number one reason why half of these games fucking suck. Gonna keep that. I'll treat it more like a puzzle than... Sky Jaguar. Originally on the MSX. I feel like the DOS version will actually be the better version. I don't think the MSX was exactly fucking great at, like, scrolling. Okay. Friends! Meet friends! Why? Also, why is this taking so fucking long? Alright, if this... I mean, the background, the scrolling is not great, but, like... You know, the enemy and movement is not bad, and, like, the ship movement's smooth, so... Cocks. I mean, I don't want to keep it, but I will say that's an impressive feat for 1984. I might go see what the MSX... I've got you around here somewhere. Sylvania Waters? Snatcher. I thought that said Sorcerer Lube. Star Virgin. Alright. Careful of the penis monster there, Star Virgin. I feel like... Oh yeah, the little super deformed snatcher. Look at that. Ah. Couldn't find Sky Jaguar though. Okay. Star Virgin. Sky is the drug used by the 24th century planetary dictatorship to keep the masses in a state of docile obedience. Sky is harvested on the planet Moloch with huge harvesting machines defended by enemy skybikers and formidable defense towers. I feel like there's a better version of this somewhere, you know? Police noughts. Police noughts. Let's go keyboard. Alright. Oh, I've got one of today's highest scores. That's great. You hear that, everybody? Alright, steady on, steady on. Okay. Who did that? Okay, I can just hold the button. Not much in that one besides, like, the fucking obvious, you know? It's like, alright, you got, like, a fucking thing that can sort of look 3D-ish. You know, I just don't know what else it's really doing, though. Must be the Commodore 64 pictures, though. on the back of the box there, because sure as shit ain't the ZX Spectrum. Ah! PTSD! Nobody ever said it would be easy. It's just... None of this is happening, and this guy is 75 at an old folks' home trying to work out the TV remote. That's funny shit to have in the back of a game that's like a vertical shooter for World War II stuff. I mean, if this moves reasonably smoothly, this might actually be good. Police Notes has its moments. Strike any key. Oh, I appreciate that. Violently bash your keyboard. Hey, I like fun. Alright. I mean, it's, you know, it's not exactly what I'd call butter smooth, but the thing about all that drug stuff to keep us docile and whatnot is it's just, again, all of that stuff's predicated on a fundamental misunderstanding of us as a species. You know? Try to explain, like, the social instincts, because we are a social species, not an individual species that likes having friends. And too many people fucking forget that and assume, oh, it's gotta be like, it's like, no, there are, you know, this is all just things inside us. We're an instinct-based species. Social instincts make us behave in little social patterns. Like, ah, what? What the fuck are you cunts doing down there? What the fuck bullshit's that? You know, because they don't understand that, they always have to assume that it's like some degree of control has to be exerted using some kind of fucking and it's not. It's, you know. Fentanyl is a Chinese bioweapon. Aren't you from the South or something? I mean, not awful for its period, but also not smooth enough to be fun. I mean, like, Johnny, maybe for a second think that, like, your world has given you a limited perspective. What the fuck did that fucking do? Well, then you don't know what is, Johnny. You know. The oxycodone wasn't the government. The oxycodone was the fucking Sackler family, you nitwit. You know. Fucking. Those people wanting to make money by fucking selling your goddamn bullshit. I mean, you might say that, like, people in the state were bribed, but also, the easiest thing is just... I'm not going to any trouble to get that to work. Yeah, but that's not the fucking government, alright? No government needs your fucking dope. It's got nothing to do with any of that, alright? You're not fucking... There are plenty of drugs that do legitimate fucking harm and are monstrously chemically addictive. Those are banned for reasons. Okay, this is the problem when you homogenize every single one of these complaints into a singular fucking conspiracy theory that you wind up fucking believing and saying stupid shit. Can one of my buttons do something, please? Fucking... What is going on? Oh. I don't think I'm meant to be shooting that. There's something here. Blast through asteroids at 9,000 kilometers a second. I do like them trying to make shooting the fucking rocks sound more fun than it actually is. I mean, there's something there and it actually did control reasonably well. Like, I was able to just steer the thing and shoot, which is more than most of these fucking things manage. Skyland Star. It's not China's revenge for the Opium War. Jesus fucking wept. You know, the hardest thing for people to fucking wrap your heads around is there's no one driving the bus. People desperately need, like, someone in control. Because that's less stressful than the idea that it's just baffling systems of interactions and frequently meaningless coincidence. The time door will remain open for only 10 hours, Doctor, so keep a watchful eye on the time. And I don't want to play no one's fucking goddamn rejected Doctor Who fanfiction. It's Duke Nukem with a touch of class. I've never heard of this. I can't tell if this is like Terminator licensed or not? See, Bethesda Softworks of the Terminator Skynet, that makes me think yes. That also makes me think yes. This might have had the license and then lost the license and then got re-released. I have heard of that before. Yeah, I've read all of Robert Anton Wilson's books. Those were fiction. A lot of them were jokes at the expense of conspiracy theories. Like, do you think there were 7 John Dillingers? It's not organization, that's the thing. Like, it's not... Like, you have no basis for these beliefs. Do I start this with a poll? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Found the weapon swap button. I have to tweak the fucking analogs a little, but... Is it the wrong way? This doesn't feel like the right way. Why would an enemy come from the wrong way? Oh. No lasers, go away. This honestly... Because I've literally looked up, like, full list of Terminator games, because I was like, you know, I want to try and play, like, a fucking enjoyable Terminator game. And they are surprisingly few and far between. Like, when you think about it, really. And this I've never fucking heard of this. How the fuck have I never heard of it? Ow, you fucking ninja. Who's hitting me? Leave me alone. These grenades, and I don't know how to use them. Oh, I got a duck. Well, okay. How do I use... I swear I got, like, some kind of healing thing. But, like, I don't know how to use it. Or maybe it was auto. Robot tits? Close. Alright, it appears that that stuff works automatically, because the armor's just there. You know what? Credit to the Toddster, this is actually fun. Hey, look at that. Alright, so it's all automatic. Oh, hell yeah, energy cells. Do I get, like, some... Alright. You know, like, this is just good enough that I could see playing through this just for the Terminator lore, and, you know.
I found the complex HQ, searching for a way inside.
I don't feel like I can crawl. Ow. Oh, fuck me! Get him, grenade. Shit. I fell down. You're not allowed to get me. It's a mistake. I'm here by accident. How the fuck? Fuck! Stop it. Quit it. Ah, fuck. Steering this with the goddamn analogs is hard. Oh, there's digitized cutscenes. Oh, look at that too. I'm keeping that. Skyroads. Alright, so it's the bouncing ball game, but like with some thought put into trying to make it look like a game, as opposed to like a tech demo. Okay. Yeah, alright, fine. This might even be fun if it works. Alright, found jump. Alright. How are we doing that? Ow! Huh. Was this necessary? Skyroads devs. Was it necessary to have the fucking Christmas special of your fucking game? I don't know, is it fucking... Let me fucking... I don't think it's my end. I haven't got any dropped frames. Like, I'm still on 0%. So, that might have been a YouTube. Thinking of fucking... I'm guessing YouTube assumed one of the roads was a vulva. Oh, whatever. We'll get back to that in a second. I gotta pee. Merry Pissmas. Yeah, no. It'll have a percentage there if something's happened my end, and it doesn't, so. Wasn't me. The Eve. I think I was like out of jump or some shit. I jumped once, and it's just like, out of jump. Ah, fuck it. Let's leave that. Magic and Kareem. Fast-paced hoops action. I mean, honestly, just graphically on the back, it doesn't look so bad. Like, it's weird that, like, the only two screenshots seem to have a fucking shader on already. That's like the first time I've seen that. I mean, sports games can just be fun. You know, even I don't really care for soccer. But, like, you know, there's some. I mean, I suppose the problem is I'm thinking of, like, you know, NBA Jam. Like, NBA Jam's fun. I will credit this, though, for just, like, the start button does start button stuff. You know, that's nice. Alright, I wasn't ready. Okay. Oh. What did I just do? I don't know what I did. Oh, okay, so, okay, I got... Alright, so I think I've got, like, a button. Like, what's one of those? I don't know what a fucking violation means. Ah, fuck off. What's the shove button? How do I beat cunts up? Like, this just isn't the greatest perspective, you know? Like, it's kind of hard to judge where my guy is. I mean, that looks cool. I'll give him that. Yeah, like 96. So 96 would have been around when you were getting polygons starting to show up. And so basically everybody panicked. And shit had to look 3D. Oh, I remember this one. This is the incredibly poorly thought out digital FMV basketball title. With Scottie Pippen. Fingers! Is that the guy's name? Was that Scottie Pippen's nickname? I just, I don't know. But just, if not, Fingers there with a little explosion graphic is the best thing fucking ever. I mean, either way, it's still pretty fucking good. I think it is one of the guys. I think it's one of the fucking guys I gotta fucking fight. Maybe I can just run it. Okay. Alright. Wait, what did that say? Alright. Like 14 fucking... have to like fucking force it to have a Pentium even though I've got like... Nah.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. What you gonna get? Gonna get respect. What you gotta get? Gotta get respect. What you wanna get? Wanna get.
Why does Tom Zito ring a bell?
Welcome to the city that slams with no pity. I hope you're ready. The slam, slam, slam city. If you're committed to hard hit, good riddance. Cause ain't nobody trick or stick got it hit. With the team all without one, you're gonna get done. One on one, and here I come, son. Just a thought that brings pressure. But so what? Cause on the court, I'll be dunking like donuts. So bring your ego, can't wait to do you. You want respect, if you earn it, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. So bring it on, bring your best hook, ace, bring your best shot. But if you're beaten, then I guess not.
Look out, it's juice. Oh, so that's fingers. Eat shit, fingers just got knuckles.
So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. What you gonna get? What you gotta get?
Yeah, I feel like this is... Yeah, I had to change the CPU, which was weird. But I mean, it was worth it. Look at this.
What you gotta get?
That's a bad foursome. I tell you what, dominate the court, earn some real respect. You and me will play one-on-one. What do you say?
Like, I don't know, man. Like, that was just the intro. I didn't do anything. I don't know, like, isn't buckets just getting points? Like, isn't that a thing? I thought, like... Oh, boy. Johnny, you are fucking retarded. Like, stop listening to InfoWars.
You want some of this? You got it. Ace.
Oh, okay, I can kind of scooch him around. What does break mean? Like, I don't do fucking... Oh, I got like a...
Was that 10 seconds? Man, you better fix your watch.
I don't know what that means. Oh, God damn it, fingers. Yeah, but Johnny, you've got a demonstrated incapacity to understand connections between things. And you presume connections and intent where there isn't, and probably... Oh, wait, I was actually playing then? Did I just win? Yeah, Johnny, you wouldn't know. You have the research skills of a limpet.
Excuse me.
You don't actually know anything, and yet you come to conclusions and say things. I mean, do you not notice you're retarded? Well, trolling or retarded. One of the two. just fucking... It's indicative of, like, it's that thing of just thinking that because you wake up when the sun comes up because you wake up. Like, there are just so many fundamental errors in processing. You know, like, just deep ones. Having to explain that two things aren't necessarily connected, even though they may have happened at exactly the same time. Like, it's why people think rain dances are real. You know? Like, someone was dancing one time and it rained, and it's like, oh, well, obviously you pleased the gods. And it's like, dude, based on... Yeah, sure, pick a character for me. Oh, I'll be a gnome. What's LNN? I don't even know what these are. Glitter Gold probably has like a molestation scandal somewhere. You know, like Gary Glitter. You are a newly trained gnome. Have been heralded from birth as the instrument of Glitter Gold. Gal is just... that's annoying me. God, look at those games, man. Slam Skitty with Scotty Pippen. That's from 96? I feel like maybe that was a re-release or something. My chest hair gives good back rubs, canteen boy. Well, you know, there's no point being able to read all by myself if I can't have the sound card read for me. Na, 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 na. They should have turned that into a big nipple for the Leisure Suit Larry games.
To have the story read.
To play?
Okay.
Slater and Charlie want to go camping. The first thing to do is pack for the trip.
That's not teaching me how to pack. You know, you could just say, hey, you should bring some things on a trip. Here's some things you might want to fucking think about. Don't just have my objects turn into a little man to menace me while I'm not looking. Sporting goods. Nothing is bringing back Rodney's fun screen flashbacks. Rodney's fun screen was a fucking distinct beast all of its own. Like, that's a fairly benign goddamn, you know, readathon from Sierra. We'll make this a tomorrow one. Four-dimensional role-playing action. Flight simulator technology combined with solid hand-drawn graphics. I do appreciate calling your own graphics solid. I have flight simulator technology, and it's like how they used golf game technology for like fucking Saturn Hydlide, whatever it's called. So is it Super Hydlide? Or is it just Hydlide 3D? Hydlide and Go Seek. Virtual Hydlide, that's right. Around here somewhere. There we are. We'll use that golf game engine. Just fucking terrible. And it's like, it's a roguelike or some shit too, which is just as fucking, why? Why? Oh, that's a tomorrow problem. Where are we? We coulda just played Tony Hawk. I do recommend looking up Rethawed. Actually, we'll have a little peek at it now. Why not? So, that is the worst art. What the? Alright, that's not supposed to be happening. Like, trying to boot the actual fucking... It must have fucking autoed it to the goddamn... Where are we? There we are. Have to fix that. There's one called Tony Hawk's Underground Pro. Like, it's another fucking sort of, I wouldn't say ROM hack exactly, it's more of a complete overhaul. The thing that sort of puts Rethought over it a little bit to me was the computer's making noise. It feels like it should be fucking loading. Are you loading? I was playing. There we fucking go. Finally. What the fuck? Well, this is American. This is, like I said, this is Rethought. This is American Wasteland, but with like a lot of subsequent work put into it by modders. One thing I haven't figured out, like the special tricks, because there are lots of like, you know, characters like Spider-Man's in it, obviously, but I can't work out how to get like there's a trick list of special tricks. It's really, really short. And it says you can download more tricks and more characters, but I can't find where that's supposed to sort of happen. Why the fuck is it fucking doing this? Something updating in the background? What the fuck is going on today? Fuck it. Whatever, I'll argue with that fucking later. At any rate, it's worth looking into. As it is. There's an awful lot you can do with it. So you can have the physics from like basically every previous Tony Hawk game. You can have like the slightly tweaked, rethought physics. There are characters from every Tony Hawk game in it. The single player is complete, which is nice, you know. From what I've seen of Thug Pro, it doesn't have the single player content. Which is great if you want to play online and, like, you know, are into that stuff, but, like, you know, for me, I kind of just want to play it by myself. I'm not all that interested in the online. It's nice that it's there, but, like, you know, it has been a long ass fucking time since I've really played much in the way of Tony Hawk. Like, the Dreamcast one I was a nut bar at, because I played that so fucking much. But, as some of you may be aware, that was 20-something years ago. Bit rusty. Yeah. It has, you know, it's got stages from all the other Tony Hawk games as well. You know, a lot of them you even got to, like, unlock and do a bunch of extra stuff. I definitely recommend looking into both of those. They're a lot of fun when you get them up and going. Rethought is hugely customizable. Like, you can change the font that the stuff comes up in. You can have the shake effects when things happen. You can turn those off. You can have the kind of, you know, bail and dismount fucking physics that you want. Like, there's just a huge amount of customizability to it. I mean, it still looks like a game from, like, fucking, you know, the GameCube PS2 era, but you can, you know, upscale it a few times. And I like putting the, you know, for any kind of game like that, I do enjoy putting the CRT filter over, even when it's widescreen. You know, you can cheat a little. But yeah, I recommend that. Was fiddling around, I was getting that. Got the I wanted to play the original Resident Evil 3 again. And the you know, I was mulling over doing the GameCube one. Then I sort of wound up going with the PC Rebirth and some of the HD background mods for it, which aren't bad. I mean, you can kind of see the, you know, AI blurring in some of it, which is a bummer. I would like to see someone go through and do, like, you know, because a lot of the time, some of those fucking Zelda ones are all handmade, you know. Like, the Zelda HD is really bringing the loonies. But yeah. Did they ever explain in the start of fucking Resident Evil 3 why Jill is just doing like a Sonic the fucking Hedgehog out the front of her flat from an explosion? Like, I know that the remake actually had a really good approach to it, but like the original, there's this cutscene. It sort of shows you the city falling apart. It shows you Jill kind of like I don't know, a still of her getting ready, and then it's just like, all right, here's, you know, the bit where you start. There's this boom, and she's just little fucking tuck and roll out the goddamn front. The Void's fun. I quite like the Void. I feel like it could have been structured a little differently, but like, it's a really, really good movie. If, much like myself, you're into the body horror and cosmic horror, which I do think should go together. I think cosmic horror should be the background anxiety to the good visual body horror. I think they wind up contributing to themselves fucking tremendously well. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that Wanda Gamelon thing, but I wound up whatever. There's a USB version of the fucking CDI controller of all things, and it was like $35, so I bought that. Apparently it'll be shipping in November, so, you know, do some CDI games when we've got that thing going. Yeah, the Void's very good. Some great stuff in the Void. Color Out of Space isn't bad. Yeah, like, when I first watched, oh, god damn it, what's the name of it? The fucking The fucking, Dream Satan one. Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness is one that, like, appreciation for that has really sort of grown on me over the years. Prince of Darkness is one of the best. Is Underwater the... Yeah, I think... I enjoyed Underwater. I did go through an Underwater rewatch, and there are some solid ones there. Definitely, though, if you haven't watched Prince of Darkness, watch Prince of Darkness. It's really fucking good. I remember the first time I watched it being like, oh, that was okay. But it's one of those ones where if you really sit and, like, sort of, like, get into that interaction point of the cosmic and the, because I was kind of, I was approaching it like it was going to have a lot more in the way of, like, visual body horror stuff, and it didn't, and that kind of left me feeling, because I had such a boner for fucking The Thing, and I was like, I want more of that, I need more of that. Deep Rising, yeah. Yeah, that's it, the Jewel of Faramore. I mean, honestly, I'm assuming the gameplay is just going to be better. The biggest problem with the Zelda CDI games is these fucking games are just terrible. Like, if it were this really goofy, awful, like, cutscenes, but then at least a functional platformer, even if it weren't, like, a good adventure, like, say, the Zelda games. If it were just a functional fucking action platformer, that'd at least be something. But they are shite. Like, they really play like those games you'd get as, like, movie extras on DVDs that you'd play with, like, the DVD remote. Like, they're just fucking terrible. Like, I have tried to play them. Oh, I've played Deep Fear. It has some fucking amazing voice acting in it. I might, because I've been thinking of doing a fucking... some of those tank control horror game retrospectives. Just sort of going back and having a look, seeing how they evolved. I might make that a Friday thing. Because if you haven't seen, like, honest, like, Deep Rising is not a terrible game. Particularly for its period. It's not fantastic. It does one or two little things that I think do improve on, like the Resident Evils. It does a lot not as well, which lets it down. But there's something to Deep Rising. What is it? Deep Rising. There's a Dreamcast one that's, like, not a sequel, but it feels like it should be, called Carrier. Memory serves. Yeah, Deep Fear. Deep Rising is the one the fucking... I don't think Deep Fear was a cel-shaded lesbians game. Yeah, like there's... I think Deep Rising is the... Because there are two underwater horror films that are... One of them's got like a body horror component to it. It's like some fucking ocean parasite, It's not bad. It's worth watching. Cannot for the life of me remember the fucking... name of it. No, Cold Fear's the... Yeah, Cold Fear's the PS2 one. It's not bad either. Again, like... The problem... It's an issue of, like... I brought it up the other day about, like, the Ubisoft, launcher. And, like, if you're gonna come in later, if you're gonna kind of rip something off, it is really incumbent upon you to not repeat mistakes. You know? The Virus is one of those movies where you watch, it's like, oh, if they made that today, it would be fucking amazing. But it's like, it's got that sort of 90s movie approach where, like, they don't show you the interesting shit until, like, maybe the very fucking end. When really, the end should have been basically the quarter of the way through, like the end of the first act, give or take. And then it should have dialed itself up from there, because it's such a good concept. And some of the shit you see is really fucking good. And it's like, you know, if you just run with this. Because body, that's what, you can't have like a little smidge, you know, really, of body horror unless you're doing something like, you know, again, I'd say probably color out of space a little bit. I don't think it nailed the balance, but like, you know, if you're going to be doing it to the degree that, like, it's the basis of your horror, you need to lean into it. Because it's the purpose of it is to make people violently grossed out and uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't. I really recommend reading Adaptation by Linda Hutchins. It's a fairly accessible. You can probably pirate it. It's on Google Play. I mean, I bought it for like, I don't know, $10 or something. You know, back when I was at uni. But there's some stuff on there in remakes and some stuff. Well, a theory of adaptation is the full thing. It's a bunch of actual critical essays on the process of adapting, you know, works for other, you know, formats and stuff, and it's worthwhile reading that. I think it's accessible to like a broader audience, but it's also technical and not like just some valueless asshole on YouTube, you know. And, you know, like, that's... Like, because, again, I don't have any particular love for Bloober Team. But, like, also, a remake limits all the things that Bloober are the worst at. Like, because there are things that they're good at. It being a remake of Silent Hill 2 as well, where, like, it's, you know, the games... Because, like, some of the shit they're worst at's combat, and great, because Silent Hill 2's combat's not really the thing. And, I mean, look, you can always just play the fucking Silent Hill 2 PC upgrade suite, special edition, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, again. You have to approach this in the terms of, like, you know, nothing's being harmed. You know, like, it's not like this game deletes Silent Hill 2. At worst, it's while watching somebody else say, hey, look what I can do, and then doing half a backflip and landing on their head. That's it. It's just nonsense conversations like this are easy fodder for people who lack any meaningful critical insight on anything. You know. So what can they do? They can yell about stuff being new versions of stuff they already like. Great. Doesn't do anything. Enhanced edition. Yeah, that's it. I do recommend that. Good mod suite. Fixes it. Tidies. Like, has all the best bits of the best version elements of Silent Hill 2. And the good fog. I mean, honestly, it really doesn't. Like, it doesn't make it harder. You know, again, if you, like, the thing of, like, if you Google Silent Hill 2, I mean, if people are running around thinking the Bloober remake of Silent Hill 2 is, like, not a remake, I'd say that's just a broader problem with the education system in general. especially these days. I mean, Jesus, like, you know, even if you Google The Thing, it'll mention that now that it's like a remake of like a 1956 movie. What was the name of the story that was based on? Like, Who Goes There, if memory serves? You know, meaningful critical insights, rarely binary. It's not impossible, but rarely. And, you know, that doesn't bring in the fucking attention money as easily as just, you know, shouting about how fucking Bloober are destroying something you care about. It was Who Goes There. Hey, look at that. I fucking remembered something. I'm gonna end on that high note. What time is it? Noon. Shit, I gotta do stuff. So, yeah. Look into, you know, PC upgrade ports of some of these old games. Because they are frequently... typically the best ways of interacting with them. Sometimes there are other versions, like you might enjoy the models in like the GameCube version of Resident Evil 3 a little better. You know, then I'd probably get like the whatever the fuck, you know, HD upgrade pack for the GameCube one and play that. But the, you know, PC one's really good. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 Special Edition, look into that. Fucking great. Tony Hawk Rethawed. Thug Pro. You know, it's always that thing for me, is like, particularly these days, you know, people talk, it's like, there's not this, there's not that. And I always just think, are you looking? Because, you know, if all you do is look at the same fucking shit over and over again, it's all you're gonna see. Sometimes you actually... that's how it used to be in the olden days. You know, if you wanted to find anything that wasn't like... you know, like, Christ, man. Like, the shit you'd see on TV would just be like, well, I hope you like Full House, because that's what everything is going to be like. And if you wanted something that was, like, weird or different, you had to know somebody. You had to go to, like, a weirdo fucking film club or VHS club or something. You had to know that those things existed, which you couldn't just fucking Google, because that didn't exist. Someone would have, like, a fucking, you know... Dutch fucking VHS company's mailing address tattooed on the back of his neck, and you'd have to get that and then fucking send a letter to someone, and you might get a fucking VHS of like something. That's just... if you were really lucky, SBS would play it. And otherwise, shit just didn't exist. You know? You'd maybe find something cool and interesting and strange years after it had already been cancelled. You'd be like, nah. The stream is called so because earlier on I was playing DOS games. And I'm playing through them and deleting them. Read the description. It'll usually explain an awful lot. And this is the very tail end of that, so... I'll be back tomorrow. Some other things for the channel should be uploaded. And watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.